Hi, I'm Lee Pelton, president of Emerson College, and I'd like to be among the first to welcome you to campus. We realize that the excitement of attending college may be tinged with sadness at saying goodbye to family and friends, and you may even feel a tiny bit overwhelmed by all the new experiences, people, and places. So remember to call on your orientation leaders, your resident assistants, and the student affairs team whenever you need to. Then take time to enjoy your first days at college. Get to know your peers and classmates. Explore the city. Be sure to learn about the many exciting academic and social opportunities that await you. The video you're about to see will give you a fun and informative tour of just some of the many campus services available to you. I'm confident that your Emerson experience is going to be a great one. So once again, welcome.
Students, my name is Quinn Marcus, and welcome to the set of Closing Time Live, Emerson College's own late night talk show, hosted by me. And welcome to Emerson College. You made it. As a senior, I know all about all the opportunities and services here at Emerson, and trust me, there are many. But I don't want you guys to miss out on any of them, so I'm going to show you around and give you some insider tips, because there are some things about Emerson that I wish I had known as a first-year student. All right, up first on our tour is Piano Row. But if you want to sound cool, you got to say P-Row, 150, or the max. Besides having a ton of great rooms, this building has a lot of other stuff, including student life and off-campus student services. So let's get started there and meet Closing Time Live's new correspondent. What's that red light mean? Oh, hi, I'm a new student. No, I'm the new correspondent and you're the new student. And welcome to Student Life. I'm here with Sharon Duffy. So what do you guys do here?
Well, what don't we do in student life?
I don't know.
No, it's a lot of good stuff. So our job is to connect students to each other, to the community, to the college, and to really make their experience at Emerson just top notch.
So how can the students use the department to their benefit?
They literally just need to walk through the door or send us an email. And we are here to help them, support them, and help them to succeed.
So how do you do that?
Well, we connect them with student clubs and organizations. We throw huge events both on and off campus. And you're never going to be bored with us.
So can you give the students one insider tip, something that they really should know?
Sure, absolutely. Well, let's talk about elevator etiquette, and this, I promise you, will save your life. Because we're a vertical campus, you will ride elevators. If somebody gets in the elevator and hits the 4th floor, don't hit the 3rd floor. Go up to 4, walk 1 down. You'll make lots of friends.
Or enemies if you do the opposite.
That's true.
True. I made a lot of enemies freshman year.
I'm sorry. You survived, though.
No.
You know who we should talk to is Dean Ludman. He knows everything about this campus.
Right now?
Yeah, go now.
Okay, here I am at the Dean of Students' office with the Dean, Dr. Ronald Ludman. Hello, Dean.
Hi, Quinn. You seem a bit nervous.
You're just a, big man on campus.
Oh, well, listen, you can't be as nervous as I am right now.
So what happens in the Dean of Students' office?
My office oversees an area of the college commonly referred to as student affairs.
Like, what's a student affair?
Well, it could be housing and residence life, the counseling center, career services, health and wellness, student activities.
And you're in charge of all that?
Well, with my staff.
Well, you don't have time for this. You got work to do.
Oh, well, this is fun.
You're not like other deans. You're like really nice.
Oh, well, I thank you.
But you're approachable, like we can come talk to you and ask for advice and email you.
Absolutely. I would encourage all of the students to come and say hello, visit, and just even to chat.
All right, I got a lot to chat about. What's one inside tip that you can give the students to really help them out?
Okay, well, for those of you who have classes in the Walker Building, check out the side elevators in Boylston Place. I think the students refer to it as Diagon Alley. You won't be able to find any Hogwarts supplies there, but the elevators are larger, faster, and less crowded.
Thanks, Dean.
Dean out.
Hello, I'm back, and here's Josh Hamlin, the Assistant Director of the Campus Center. Hello, Josh.
Hi, Quinn. How are you?
Good. Can you tell me a little bit about the Campus Center?
The Campus Center is part of the Piano Row building at 150 Boylston Street. It's 3 floors. It has several meeting rooms, piano rehearsal rooms, and social spaces for students to come, gather, and host events on campus.
So the new students can come and book a room for meetings or rehearsals or parties?
Correct.
Do you ever take part in the rehearsal rooms?
I do not take part in the rehearsals. I haven't been asked, so.
Oh, that's sad. So do you have one inside tip for the new students to really help them get a full, grasp of the Campus Center?
Well, up in the second floor in the student lounge, we have the gallery display. Students are allowed to submit their work, whether it's photography or other artwork, for consideration to be displayed. We like to try to feature different artwork a couple times during the semester.
So you saying a student could rent a room and paint a picture, and then the next day put it up on the wall?
Potentially.
So much goes on here. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
And finally in student life, we are here with Stephen Martin, the Assistant Director of Off-Campus Student Services. Now tell me about Off-Campus Student Services.
Okay, so our office, we give students the tips and the skills to effectively and successfully live off campus. So whether that's through social and informational programming, roommate matching workshops, housing fairs, MBTA semester TPAS program, you name it, we do it.
Okay, so you give them a roommate, find them an apartment, and give them a T-Pass.
Exactly.
Great, that's really helpful. Remember the time I came to your office and cried and said I need an apartment?
I do. It was a scary day, but we got through it.
Yeah. I'm living with him now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so do you have one inside tip for the new students?
I actually have two. It's never too early to start thinking about off-campus housing, and remember the word BARN. It's an acronym I think would be helpful in thinking about off-campus living. So budget, amenities, roommates, and neighborhoods.
So when they come to you, they say,
BARN.
perfect. Thank you so much, Stephen.
No problem.
See you at home.
Good to see you.
We share a closet too. And in Piano Row, right next to student life and off-campus student services, is student activities. Let's go there next. Yes. All right, I'm here with Jason Meyer, the Director of Student Activities, and I thought what better way to make him comfortable than playing a student activity. So here we are playing foosball and I just won.
Way to go, Quinn.
So what is student activities?
Student Activities is an office that puts on events and activities for students. We do everything from volunteer programs to comedians or bands, sometimes lectures, leadership training, you name it, we probably do it. The best way for students to know about what's going on is to use the Emerson calendar via eCampus or eCommon, or just check out Facebook or Twitter.
All right, so do you have one inside tip for the new students, something that can really, help them out?
Next time it's cold or snowy outside and you have to get between Tufte and Walker, you can actually stay inside by walking on either the 5th or the 6th floor. That way you'll get to your class or your meeting on time and you won't be wet and cold.
Here I am with Stan Nance, the interim director of the athletics department, and we're in the gym. Tell me about the athletics department.
Well, the athletics department is where Emerson houses their 14 varsity teams.
We got water polo. What about like a squash team?
Only an intramural.
Okay, so you have intramural sports.
We play dodgeball, we play indoor co-ed soccer, indoor volleyball.
We got it all.
We do have it all.
How can the new students get involved if they're not a part of the sports teams?
The new students get involved by, first of all, coming to the games and rooting on the current varsity teams. But they also can get involved by going to the EC Fitness Center.
Do you have one inside tip for the new students?
Absolutely. New students, please watch the Emerson Athletics website.
One-handed backwards.
Is that good?
Thank you.
And thank you very much for coming to Emerson Athletics.
All right, now let's go one level up from the gym in Piano Row and see what's going on in the Cultural Center. And now I'm in the Cultural Center with Gloria Naronha Pesha, who does programming for the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. Do you have an inside tip for the new students?
Oh, of course. I think as an incoming first year, it's really important to make as much of an effort to meet somebody that is completely different from yourself. College is a wonderful time, and especially Emerson, we bring in people from so many different backgrounds. Now's your time to really make that effort to meet someone completely different from yourself, and you'll be surprised what you'll learn.
Great. So I feel very included and diverse right now.
Very awesome.
You're doing
That's
your
what
job.
I want.
Right. And now we're here with Takesha Morgan, the Director of Multicultural Student Affairs and GLBTQ Resources. What is that?
I basically work with underrepresented students here on campus, specifically students of color and students who identify as gay, lesbian, bisexual, queer, questioning on Emerson's campus. So I provide programming. I work with those student organizations like Ebony Amigos, Asia Speak Up, and Ebony on campus. There's a lot of that at Emerson College.
Yeah, a lot of dating.
We're a very GLBTQ friendly school, so it's a great school to do that.
Yeah, I'm very GLBTQ friendly, if you know what I mean. So how can new students get involved with all these different organizations?
When school starts, coming and hanging out at our cultural center, which is located in this building on L1.
That's where we meet up. And
Yes,
we say,
it
we're
is.
different, but it's like everybody is there, so it's like different from who. We're asking everybody for one inside tip for the new students. Do you have one?
I do. I think students should explore outside of Emerson College. So explore cities and areas like Chinatown, Dorchester, Southie. Make sure you get out during your time here at Emerson.
I look forward to seeing you on the streets of Boston.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now moving up Boylston toward Tremont Street, the next building you hit is the Walker Building at 120 Boylston. What's in the Walker Building, you might ask? Well, let's ask our new correspondent. Oh, sorry. We were just working. This is Erica Shaddle, the outreach coordinator and reference librarian here at the library. Hello.
Hi.
So what happens here at the library?
We offer different types of spaces, some for quiet individual study, some for working in a group. And we also have lots of data, so data from ebooks, books, and different types of research databases. And we offer a lot of support.
So do you have a tip for new students, some inside tip to really help them out here at the library?
Oh, sure. If you start your work at 3 in the morning, know that we have an excellent ebook collection, and you can get to it through the library website.
What else do you have that's awesome?
We have a great DVD collection, and many of them you can borrow for a week at a time.
And not just like library DVDs, right? Like cool movies.
Oh no, feature films, documentaries, horror, TV,
Cool.
good stuff.
Walker is the place for books, but it's also the place for classrooms and computers. So let's see if our new correspondent could keep up with all the computer talk at the IT help desk. Here we are on the 4th floor of Walker, right across from the IT help desk with technology support specialist Mike Yessen. Hello, Mike.
Hi.
Technology is all around us.
Absolutely.
I always say that. So what does IT help desk do?
The IT Help Desk is here to support all the students and staff and faculty here at Emerson, and basically just provide any kind of computer help that you have.
Do you ever have to deal with putting a hard drive in the Microsoft? So where should the students go if they need help, or if they don't have a software that they need to use?
If you want to use software that you don't have, we have labs in virtually every building on campus.
So do you have a inside tip for the new students, something to really help them out with technology here?
Yeah, absolutely. I highly recommend bringing an Ethernet cable with you. You can get one at the Emerson bookstore, you can get one at Staples, you can get one from lots of places. There'll be that one day that you really need to get to registration to add that one class, and you'll be happy you have one.
Technology abounds.
Everywhere.
If there is one location, one building, one hallway you need to know about, this is it. Ever need to print something? This is it. Ever need to pick up a paycheck? This is it. Ever seen the Michael Jackson movie? This is it. Get it? Come on, that was funny. It's the little building at 80 Boylston Street. Here I am with Kelly Fuller, the manager of the Student Service Center. So what is the Student Service Center?
Student Service Center is Emerson's one-stop shop for financial aid, student accounts, registration, and student employment.
Okay, so students, give me an example of why a student would come here.
At the start of the semester, they might need to do some loan paperwork and not sure how they could come to us, or when they're getting ready to register for next semester, they might ask us, what their bill's gonna be, or what their degree audit shows, how many classes they need left.
So is there one inside tip for the new students?
Absolutely. Ask us any questions that you have. Even if you think it's a crazy one, you're not sure, just come to us. We'll point you in the right direction.
Thanks, Kelly.
No problem. Thank you.
Hello, and meet the family of the Housing and Residence Life. And this is the father figure. This is the Associate Dean and Director of Housing and Residence Life, Dave Hayden. Hello.
Hi, Quinn. It's nice to meet you and our new students.
So why would new students come to your department?
There's some good leadership opportunities, such as being involved with a learning community steering committee, hall council, residence hall association, and we also have some good work opportunities, desk assistants, or down the road, maybe becoming a resident assistant.
Do you have any tips for the new students, anything they should know?
I do. The important thing that I would encourage all the students to remember is that they should communicate with their roommate and suite mates. It's good to have some good conversations now, but certainly if something's happening that bothers you, talk up and speak about that.
It's nice meeting you, all of you.
Nice meeting you.
Good night, family. Goodbye. Goodbye, Dad. Thank you so much. Also in the little building first floor lobby is the EDC. This is the Equipment Distribution Center. This is where you can take out equipment for all your production classes. They're really nice and they'll help you with whatever you need. We'll just say hello. Hey guys. Nice to see you again, too. They're really great. Also in the LB is the Print and Copy Center. This is where you can print and copy anything you need. Screenplays, fiction, poetry, prose, anything at all, they'll print and copy it for you right in there. I bet you were thinking that's a lot of stuff in one building and there can't possibly be any more stuff in there. Well, you'd be wrong because there's so much more stuff in there. And if you're weak and you're looking for a place to work out, the gym is in the lower level of the little building. Their offices are in the little building, but their jurisdiction is all of Emerson College. I'm here with the Director of Public Safety, Bob Smith, and the Deputy Director of Public Safety, Scott Borenstein. So how do you keep our students safe here at Emerson?
Well, there's a variety of methods for it. We're a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week operation. If there's any emergencies, or even if you just need some routine information, you can call us, and we're always there at the other end of the phone.
Deputy, when students are in trouble or need your help, how can they come to you?
One thing I would suggest is that students put our phone numbers within their cell phone so that they always have it available. Plus, our office is open 24/7.
Do you have an inside tip for the new students?
Yes, I do. And my tip would be that you need to trust your instincts. If you feel that something's wrong, it probably is wrong. And you need to get yourself to a safe space. And you also need to reach out and call 911 or 617-824-8888 to get some help there, so somebody knows where you are and that you need that help.
I feel safe. So should you. Well, she forgot David Griffin, and he's only the Director of International Studies and External Programs, but he was nice enough to join us in the studio today. So everybody, let's welcome David Griffin. Thank you for coming. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. So you know what I want to do? I want to talk about external programs.
Fantastic.
So what is that all about? What do you do?
Well, I deal with all of the programs that Emerson has, both domestic and foreign, for opportunities for students to travel and see different parts of the United States and go overseas.
So what is one insider tip for the new students?
For any first-year students, this is very important, especially if you're interested in going to the Castle-Well program. You do actually have to apply for the Castle this fall. Typically students apply as freshmen and they go to the Castle during their sophomore year. So the application is up and available. The application deadline is November 1st. And so you don't have to do it tomorrow, but I do want to make sure that everybody knows that this is the time to start submitting applications for that particular program.
Thanks so much, David.
You're welcome.
Very helpful.
Thank you.
After watching all those helpful clips, you already have a leg up on the kid next to you who fell asleep. Unless, because he is sleeping, his leg is resting on the chair in front of him, because then he still has a leg up. Anyway, moving on. The services in the Union Bank building are all about helping you stay safe and well while at Emerson. Check it out. Here we are with Jane Powers, the director and nurse practitioner here at the Center for Health and Wellness. Jane, hello.
Hi, Quinn. How are you doing today?
Great. Thanks for letting me come here.
Yeah.
So what do we do at the Center for Health and Wellness?
The Center for Health and Wellness is your health site away from home. So any of the same things that you would have gone to your clinician's office for in the past, immunizations, not feeling well, sprained ankle, you can call and make an appointment here and see one of the nurse practitioners or PAs that works here.
We're asking everybody for one inside tip for the new students.
I actually have two inside tips for our new students. The first is when you call to schedule an appointment. We only have one phone line. So if you don't reach our clinical coordinator live, please do leave a message. We get back to students pretty promptly. And the second tip is you should know that the center provides free condoms for all students. So we want to make sure that you're safe.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Hello. Here we are today with Diane Paxton, the Director of Disability Services. So what happens in the DSO?
The DSO works to support students with disabilities here at Emerson in really any area that they need support in. For example, academic work, housing related to facilities like an accessible door, or even some adaptation to a computer lab.
And it's all private, like nobody knows about any of this?
Absolutely. Everything that happens in this office is completely confidential.
So what are some examples of accommodations that some students receive?
Well, for example, students who receive academic accommodations could receive extended time for their testing and to take that in a distraction-reduced environment. They may receive a note taker.
We're asking everybody for one inside tip for the new students. What is yours?
If you think that you may need accommodations, come and talk to us. Come and ask us. It's better to come sooner rather than later. Don't wait.
Here we are with Virga Mosini, the Director of International Student Affairs. Virga?
Hi.
Hello. So what happens here in International Student Affairs?
Well, our office works with international students coming to Emerson who are once arrived, and all through their 4 years or 2 years if they're graduate students, helping them adjust to Boston, adjust to the college, helping them with their immigration matters.
So do you have like workshops or meetings throughout the year?
Yes, we offer weekly workshops on particular programs, how students can get employment on campus and off campus.
What's your favorite country?
My favorite country?
I'm not saying like pick your favorite student. I'm just saying like in general.
Right.
You don't have to. I guess no favorite. So we're asking everybody for an inside tip for the new students. Do you have one?
I sure do. Listen, all you new international students, please, whatever you do, show up at least a week early before your flight leaves when you need a signature on your travel I-20. Please don't wait.
Well, thank you so much, Virga.
Okay, thank you.
Can
And
you
it
say
was
my
a
name
pleasure.
cool?
Quinn?
Yeah, but say it like you would say it in Lithuanian.
Quinaite.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
No, that's not right. I don't think that's right at all. I guess I'm just really exhausted and like I've had the longest day ever. My feet really hurt.
Well, I'm really glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you can come to the counseling center for anything, any kind of problem that you have. You can come and talk about just being exhausted, stressed, anxious, problems with your friends, roommates, relationships.
Can you come talk about your pets?
Absolutely. A lot of people do.
So when are you open?
We're open 8:45 till 5. We see people from 9 to 12. We can also refer people if they want to see someone that's off campus. We have therapists that we refer to and also programs. The other thing that students should know is that we have walk-in hours every day at 2 o'clock from 2 to 3. So if you don't have an appointment and you want to come in, you can still come during walk-in hours.
That's great. So do you have one inside tip for the new students? You know, we're asking everybody just for an inside tip to really help them out.
See these finger traps I have here? If you try to run away from your problems or your feelings, they really trap you in their grip. But if you move towards them and you face them and solve them, you can get free.
What's the second part? Well, thank you so much, Elise. I'll be back during your walk-in hours. Let's welcome Lynn Burkowski, the director of the Academic Advising Center. Lynn. Hi. Thanks for coming. So why would students come to the Academic Advising Center?
We will help students with guidance or answer any questions that they might have about anything with their academic path. So that could be anything as simple as what classes should I take next semester, or I don't really know what my requirements are for my gen eds or for my major, to bigger picture stuff like planning out their 4 years. I really want to make sure I can fit in the LA program or the Castle program or maybe both, and I think I might want to add a minor. You know, anything having to do with the academic planning, we're there to help students understand what their options are and make good choices so they can work that stuff in.
Can you give the students one insider tip to really help them get to know what they can do at your office?
Sure. We recommend that students don't make any changes until you've actually gone to class and checked it out and see if you like it or not.
Well, thanks so much, Lynn.
My pleasure.
Butkowski. Also in the Union Bank building is the Writing and Research Center. Now let's see if the new correspondent is still with us. Here we are with Jackie Holland in the Writing and Academic Resource Center. Hello, Jackie.
Hi, Quinn. How you doing?
So what happens here?
Well, a lot happens here. This is a place you want to know about. We offer, writing tutorials, study strategies, and peer tutoring.
So a new student can come here like right when they get to Emerson.
Yeah.
They can ask for help about if they're scared or nervous about their new classes and stuff.
It's a good idea because study strategies are something we don't always learn in high school. You can come here and learn some maybe time management because you seem a little tired. Maybe you pulled an all-nighter.
Time management.
Yeah,
I'll
so
call
definitely
you.
this is the place for that.
Yeah. Okay. We're asking everybody for one inside tip for the new students. If you could just tell them and help them out.
Great. I'll give you two. One, bring your creative writing here. We love to work on that, novels, screenplays. And two, free cocoa all the time.
Now let's welcome to the studio Carol Spector, the Director of Career Services. She's going to find me a job. Carol Spector, everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So career services, what's that like?
Well, Career Services is the office that helps students to get to the next step of what they want to do. It's finding that first internship, summer job, part-time job, some experience that helps for their resume, or later on, full-time positions, graduate school, those kinds of things.
What is one insider tip for the new students?
An insider tip I would share is that it's really never too early to come see who we are. It's good to get a chance to meet your advisor in Career Services and just find out more about who we are and what kind of services we have early on.
Okay, great. I'll be sending you my headshot.
Okay.
Moving right along to the Anson building, let's see what Linda Moore, the Vice President of Academic Affairs, has to say about academic affairs. Finally, we are here with Dr. Linda Moore, the Vice President for Academic Affairs. Linda, I'm so happy to see you. I know I look very tired, but I'm so very happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too, but you really do look tired. You had a long day?
Yeah, I gotta take a nap.
Not now.
Okay. Later.
Later.
I'm really excited though for the students to hear your message for them.
I know you've been interviewing a lot of departments on campus, and many of those report through academic affairs. It's very important for students to know that all those offices are there to help them. And we have a very professional staff, and each of those offices trained to give the best advice possible and to make the learning experience the best one possible. So that would be my important message for all of our new students.
So this has been a lot of fun for me, and I hope that those tips were helpful. And I hope you guys take advantage of everything that Emerson has to offer. I'm very excited for you, and I'm even more excited to see what you guys all do with your next 4 years. It's a very exciting time. I'll see you on Boylston. Okay, that was ridiculous because I could have done all of that myself. And where was Radiohead?